Hey guys, Dave and Len here. Len collects ancient warfare and medieval warfare magazines. I just ordered a subscription to Ancient Warfare, so Len's going to tell us about these magazines.
Yeah, this is published by, oh, they're in here someplace, this name.
Somewhere in the UK, I think, isn't it?
By Carwin Zeratar in the Netherlands.
Oh, in the Netherlands. Oh, okay.
And printed in Slovakia.
Oh, okay.
It's Krwan Sara. Sounds like they should be with the Assyrian Empire.
Yeah.
So, there's a couple magazines here. First of all, I started with medieval warfare. And they have a variety of subjects. And they're very, one of the things about medieval and ancient warfare, it seems like it's a different level. It's not the popular history that I get with other magazines. At the same time, it's not like the military analyzing that you get in the magazine games. It's more academic. Practically everything is written by some professor or lecturer or something. And it may get they may wander into strange worlds that you never think of, like warfare in Iceland, which...
Oh, I didn't know there was much history on
yeah.
what happened there. I would assume it was Viking types or something.
Yeah, and there are various civil wars and feuds. You get the big ones about Alfred the Great, even the sack of Rome. They always treated the Renaissance era as part of the medieval.
Yeah, whoever they use for the artist for the cover art does a really good job.
Oh, yes. Actually, this is very well illustrated. All the covers are fantastic.
Yeah, look at this one here. This is really cool.
And they usually have like a centerfold.
Nice.
Yeah. And
what are those? No, those aren't Assyrians.
Assyrian, yeah, chariots.
Oh, okay. A two-horse Assyrian chariot? I didn't know there was such a thing. I'm used to the four-horse ones.
In the Neo-Assyrian world. That's why sometimes with some magazines I'm bored, and others, like this one, I read cover to cover in one sitting because it's about Assyria. And of course, they covered a lot of stuff that's non-Greek and non-Roman. So,
yeah, the reason I ordered a subscription to Ancient Warfare is Len showed me one of his magazines, and it had a article about Roman piracy during Roman times. So after seeing that, I was like, I get a. Oh, there it is. Piracy and raids. Yeah, that issue. Actually, there.
Those are the Sea Peoples.
Oh, those are the Sea People?
Yeah. But in the middle...
I thought there was a Julius Caesar article in there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Those are Romans.
Yeah, Romans against the Pompey's Romans against the pirates. I'm trying to remember, was Xena crucified with the pirates?
Who?
Xena, warrior princess.
Oh, I don't know. I haven't watched that show in
I know she was
a long time.
Crucified in one episode. You know, when these relationships break up, these things happen. And sometimes it's interesting, like with ancient history, they have one about the heretic king.
What is he Egyptian? I would assume.
Yeah, he demanded everybody worship Ammon instead of Alton or whoever it was.
Oh, okay. Ammon, was that the sun god or?
Yeah, the sun god.
Oh, okay.
He elevated the sun god to be number one in the pantheon and built his own city that got abandoned after his death. And King Tut was his grandson.
Gotcha. Yeah.
And King Tut turned against him. Since the Egyptians were very good at erasing history, there's still a lot of debate over what the real meaning behind all that. Why did he pick that one god, and so on and so forth?
Well, he was the first one in monotheism where they just had one god.
Yeah. That's true. One thing...
I see why I didn't... they call him Aten there. I think... In the past, they used to call him Aton or something like that. Yeah,
because King Tut changed his name. So they used to have on each issue, they highlight a philosopher. You know, one issue is Aristotle, one is the Stoics, which is, for me, a great review, since they tend to ignore those in the world history classes. We're going to talk philosophers. I'm falling asleep,
Breaking Down the Walls, what siege is that about?
Actually, it's about the techniques, siege tactics from Assyria to the Roman Empire.
Yeah, that sounds awesome.
Yeah. And all these magazines emphasize a lot of historical archaeology. They get very excited when they discover a few rusty swords around. Look, they had swords. This is significant.
Oh, look at this one, Myths and Legends in the Medieval World. That's probably pretty cool.
Yeah, 'cause this is the one, World of Arthur. Yeah, the real Robin Hood.
Oh, there was a real Robin Hood?
There's several candidates.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
I'm not going to get into the debate because it might be too...
That reminds me, I got a micro game, the Robin Hood one at home. I have yet to try it, even though I've had it for a long time. We'll have to try that one of these days.
The Death of Roland. This one pass in Spain. Okay. Because with medieval world, they're going with the ancient world, showing a bit of the philosophy. And this one, the second issue, the Kingdom of Kievan Rus.
Oh, that's some Russian kingdom, I would assume.
Well, actually, that's now it's the Ukrainian kingdom.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
And they couldn't, this is probably planned like months ahead, and just happened to come out right when the war in the Ukraine started.
I remember I took some class Russia before the revolution or something in college. I had to take it. It was
cool.
required. It was because you had to have one class that was quote unquote culturally diverse. So that's the one I took. But they were talking about sometime in the Russian history they would hire like Nordic peoples to be their kings and stuff because they didn't trust their own people.
Yeah, because there was something about the merchants wanted the Scandinavians to be to do all the political work, to be the kings and something, because like you were right that they trusted them more than they did
Their own.
Yeah, because they would cause feuds and all sorts of nasty stuff like that. So
Outside of the ordinary
special
operations in antiquity. Oh, that's cool.
They highlight the one with Alexander the Great where the guys were climbing the walls.
Do they talk about the Batavians and the Roman army, the ones that were like amphibious troops? They used them in Britain to cross some river without using a bridge or any flotation. They just swam across in their armor. There's some...
Leading their horses, too.
Yeah, there's some show on Discovery Channel. I think the name of the episode was Rome's Navy SEALs or something like that.
Yeah, because they're from essentially an area of the Netherlands that...
Oh, no, the Batavians, I think that's Germany, or a part of Germany.
No, that's the barbarians.
Oh, it is?
Some of these barbarians sound alike. So.
Oh, who knows, maybe back then that was considered a Germanic area, though, where they were from. Who knows?
And this one has the explorers, which were the scouts.
Oh, that's cool.
Because I think the explorers were the long-range scouts. Because they had a certain group that would like go a day ahead of time. And a lot of times they would search for places to camp. But the explorers were the ones that were several days ahead. And sometimes they recruit spies and supporters. So
cool.
All right. I think we should sum it up since Dave is goggle-eyed over this.
I got a what?
You're goggle-eyed over these. Ancient warfare, now it's medieval life, and there's ancient history. So these are worth buying.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the subscription I just bought, it was six issues, and plus you get 3 previous issues too, so 9 issues for, I don't know, it was like $77 or something like that. I don't mind paying the extra because magazines are a scarcity nowadays, and it's so hard for magazine companies to stay in business, so I don't mind paying the extra money.
Yeah. I buy these at the City Newsstand on Central Avenue in Chicago. Since they're literally one of the last magazine stores, I do my part to buy magazines there, certain magazines, and these are the ones I buy at City Newsstand.
Gotcha. All right. Thanks for showing us, Len.
All right.